Hey YouTubers, it's me, BeevDawg, and welcome to Dawg Reacts. That's right, YouTubers, we are here, state of play, it's March, I can't wait to see what they've got. According to the press release in advance as to what's in this state of play. Apparently it's Eastern developers that are showcasing their biggest projects that are coming out in the near future. So Square Enix, Capcom, don't know what's in store. I've also seen notifications to say do not expect God of War Ragnarok in this. Maybe they're saving that for E3 or Sony's version of E3, which comes out a month or two after, in the summertime. But let's see what's on here. Is it going to make the channel in the future? What is on here? What am I going to like? What are you going to like? So YouTubers, we'll see what the state of play is. First time state of play in the channel.
Hello viewers, I am Ivy the android. I'd like to share today's dinosaur forecast. A dinosaur outbreak will soon occur. Residents in the affected area have been evacuated, and a team of exofighters has been dispatched.
A bit Anthem-like.
A vortex warning has been issued. Please remain indoors.
Okay. Looks very Anthem-like. Dinosaurs. Okay. Capcom. Is it Dino Crisis?
I make a sensitive situation.
You've been living planning to achieve directors for 2 years.
All I wanted was to be IBS's top pilot.
Graphics are sick.
IBS's latest dinosaur forecasts and exosuit technology were able to keep human casualties to zero.
It's very Anthem-like. Ooh.
Exosuit development is proceeding under the guidance of the next-gen AI, Leviathan.
Combat looks very fluid.
Meanwhile, IBS continues to recruit candidates to become new exofighters, humanity's greatest hope.
Ooh. Triceratops. T-Rex. Oh shit. This can really rip you apart. Exoprimal. That's new IP?
Another exofighter recruit, right? Welcome to IBS.
Coming 2023. Looks like Capcom's trying something new.
State of Play returns with more announcements and updates for your favorite games. We just saw the debut of Exoprimal, a brand new IP from Capcom. It hits PS4 and PS5 next year. Next up, let's get some eye-popping updates for some fan favorites launching soon.
Ghostwire. I think I've seen that. Isn't that already out?
こいつは大勢の魂を借り集め、それを利用して冥界と現世をつなごうとしている。
あいつはこの先に一体何を見ているって言うんだ。
黄泉の国はまだ先だ。
Bit freaky.
なんだか盛り上がってきたな。
こんなことが許されるはず。
あいつを止めない限り終わらない。
Guy's got crazy powers.
死んだ のか。
Am I
体を
dead?
よこせ。妹は助けてやる。終わらせるぞ。
で、来るんだろ一緒に。
I mean, not something I really go for, but it's coming out soon, very soon. This month, in fact. This looks Final Fantasy. Oh, the ouches. They're a pain in the ass. That's out next week.
Later today, visit PlayStation Store to download a new demo for Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin. Now, let's jump into the world of Forspoken with some all-new gameplay.
Does anyone know this Final Fantasy Origin? Where is it? A new Final Fantasy?
It's quite beautiful.
Is it a side hustle?
Yeah, in a everything here wants to kill you kind of way.
Whoa. You know I'm a world changer. I like the music. It's gonna kick a beating. Wow, graphics. This looks really good. Good trailer. Gameplay looks good. Looks very interesting. The frame rate's a bit jittery though.
I'm on top of the world.
Let's finish this.
You better buckle up. I'm in a whole nother dimension.
Wow, that's really speaking to me. October 11th, one to look out for.
That was a new look at the sprawling PS5 adventure Forspoken from Luminous Productions.
Luminous
Let's check out some
Productions.
6v6 action in Gundam Evolution, a fast-paced multiplayer shooter coming to
new
PS4 and
IP.
PS5 later this year.
That's a studio I'm not familiar with. Gundam. Graphics look average. Definitely not feeling this. I know what Gundam is because there's a tech reviewer that I watch online and he has got like millions of viewers. I've forgotten his name though because I watch so much YouTube, but he has got Gundam figure after Gundam figure. I mean, I'm just looking at this and it's just not really my thing, but not everything's gonna be for me. This might be for you. Don't get me wrong, it looks like an online multiplayer kind of game. mean, it looks good, but it just doesn't speak to me. I'm just not into online shooters. Ooh, turtles. I love turtles. Oh wow, classics. Jesus. Look at the arcade style. Get a slice of the action. Cowabunga! This looks definitely more fun than Gundam. The reason I like arcade games, I mean, I've not really played any of these, but things like this are priceless when you've got co-op play, especially when you've got kids. I think my kids would love that. Another co-op game, 4-player game. It's just not flowing with me, this. Gaia Bash. Yeah.
Kaiju Brawler Giga Bash comes
Giga
to
Bash.
PS4 and PS5 later this year.
Gaia, did I say Gaia Bash?
Next, a fan-favorite fighting game makes a beautiful and bizarre return.
It's not bad so far. It's got Final Fantasy, Forspoken. We've got a new IP from Capcom. Beat 'em up. Fighters will be loving this. Fighting fans. Don't look like Street Fighter. Definitely not Tekken. Definitely not Soul Calibur. Definitely not Streets of Rage. I'm not really into that many fighters. This just doesn't resonate with me either. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Nope. Plenty of fighters though. 50. That's a big number to throw at you. Early fall. Coming soon then.
Our next two games will take you beyond life and death.
It's only 20 minutes this. Come on, give me something that's gonna drop my jaw. This looks very Animusha-like. Oh, please don't be a side scroller. Trek of Yomi. Oh, it's a side scroller, isn't it? Oh, it is. I'm just not into side-scrolling games. I know a lot of modern developers like to do things like this, but unless it's something that resonates with me from the arcade days, like Turtles. I mean, I played Turtles at the arcade, but never owned it on the NES or whatever it came out on. Trek to Yomi. 2022. Everything's coming out soon. I mean, you've got to have variety on your platform. PlayStation Studios. Give me something good.
Trapped in an endless cycle.
Last honor.
Fighting. Dying.
Returnal.
Returning.
Not a fan of Returnal.
Always the same. Yet always changing. Astra.
It's just too repetitive. Just not a fan.
Not anymore.
That's why you've never seen it on the channel. Oh, looks like it's got co-op play.
Now I stand before the endless tower. I climb as Sisyphus did, pushing the boulder upward. No matter how high I climb, the challenge begins again.
I mean, it looks impressive. Co-op play? Is this DLC? Is this...
But I fight on, through the infinite. Seeking answers. Seeking ascension. My release is within this tower, and I will find it.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a decent trailer. It's an update, so it's not DLC, and it's coming very soon, next week.
Housemarque is bringing campaign co-op and a mysterious new survival mode to Returnal Ascension, a free update hitting this March.
Oh, free!
It's almost time to sign off, but before we do, let's get a first look at 2 brand new games coming from Square Enix.
Okay, Square Enix, come on, Final Fantasy VII Part
Is this
2.
really what you want?
If it is, it'll blow my
We're certain
mind.
that what we are doing is best for the people of the kingdom.
This doesn't look like
Yes.
Final Fantasy VII.
I suppose it would, in a sense.
Looks through Square Enix like that.
Yes. It made me wonder, am I still that same person?
The era of myths gives way to an era of great turmoil. The continent was ravaged by the devastating war between the Empire and the Alliance. However, one nation remained unaffected by the chaos. The Kingdom of Alatane, Ward of the Augurs, looked destined to have its soil stained with the blood of battle.
We've finally been called up.
We're up
Looks
against
very,
the Empire's main
Fire
army.
Emblem line.
We are to eradicate every last Imperial who comes ashore. Keep focused.
Come on, everyone!
Oh well, maybe a bit similar to Fire Emblem, except for doesn't
Do
have
you really have such a yearning for
doesn't
war?
have the chessboard
I can't
layout.
comprehend it.
Fire Emblem has. Very similar though.
So then, what shall we do now?
We're going to retake it.
This is our chance while they're all assembled. We should send our best and crush them.
That's right. All the more reason to avoid bloodshed. It also likely means that we're in danger. I suppose it is the only way for us to survive.
Dio Field Chronicle. Never heard of it. New IP? It's definitely not Fire Emblem. If it was Fire Emblem. Come on, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Please, please, please. Please, please. Doesn't look very Midgar. Yeah, it's not Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. Oh, what is it?
If the will to fight still lingers within you, then accept my offer and join me.
Gameplay looks...
Valkyrie, heed my words. Ragnarok tears our world asunder. All we hold precious lies on the brink of annihilation. Become my tool of intervention and save this world from doom.
Impressive scale, graphics look good, gameplay looks good. Valkyrie Elysium. I've never heard of it before. 2022.
Your efforts to remain undetected are lacking. Reveal yourself. Who are you?
Am I supposed to know who that is?
That's all for today. We'll see you soon with another State of Play.
Okay. Short and sweet. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it average?
PlayStation.
Okay, YouTubers, we're just going to stop right there. We've got a new IP from Capcom, Exoprimal. Does it look good? I'm not too sure. It depends what it ends up turning out to be. I like a very good solo story campaign that really grips me. That's kind of what this channel's about. That's why we have Dawg flicks. We like episodic things like Assassin's Creed that's got story to it, got depth. Where if it just ends up being like an Anthem where it's like an online play game as you go with co-op stuff, I'm not really into that kind of stuff like Destiny or anything like that. Right at the end there, Valkyrie Elysium. I've never heard of that. Is that a new IP? I've got a lot of gaming knowledge and experience, but is that a new IP? Was I supposed to know who that was at the end? Down in the comments below. Is this a sequel, or is this a new entry into Square Enix's pile of IPs? Let me know down in the comments. The thing that stood out to me most, and what I'm actually considering on going out of my way for, is Forspoken. It looks like there is a bit of a story there, single player. The gameplay looks next level, it looks amazing. It's coming out in October. No, it just speaks to me. That's just something that I really kind of want to explore later down the line. Anyone can help me out with this Final Fantasy Strangers of Paradise. It doesn't have a number behind it. Is it a spin-off? Does anyone know? Because I'm completely lost. I've tried, I don't know, just someone help me out. Is it worth me falling into? I'll have a look to see what the reviews are like. Maybe we might delve into that later on, but it's got to be good. I'm just going to hold off on Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise for now. I mean, it does look good. It looks better as the trailers go on. The only thing that I've got to say really is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga collection. That's not something that I would play. I don't really want arcade games on the channel. I just kind of stay away from retro stuff unless it's remade. Things like that I like to kind of just play with my kids just for fun. Maybe I might get that and just smash that out with my kids. The Diofield Chronicle, that's a terrible name. That looks like Fire Emblem. There are a couple of things that I got out of that. There's nothing that was groundbreaking, but there were a few things that I want to explore, and I think there's a lot of variety on the channel. It wasn't amazing, great, good, nothing like that. It's very average. YouTubers, I hope that you enjoyed this state of play. Down in the comments below, what stood out to you? Was it good to you? Was it absolutely pants? I know we didn't get anything like God of War Ragnarok, but you saved your big hitters for the E3 season. I didn't have high expectations going into this, so you know, I got something out of it. If you want to see more state of plays, Nintendo Directs, or anything like that on the channel in the future, then go down there and consider smashing that like button. Let's destroy that YouTube algorithm together. And if you're new here, consider scrolling on over to the other side, hitting that subscribe button if you want future videos from this channel, and if you want notifications as to when those go live, just ringling that dingling bell. YouTubers, I hope you enjoyed this Dawg Reacts State of Play March 2022. I'm BeevDawg.